the nice camera, and it's slightly tilted, but ignore that. I'll fix it in a moment. Just wanted to give a quick thank you to all of the Patreons that help us with stuff, because today's episode is sponsored by nobody. Nobody. Probably probably the only sponsor we're ever going to get is somebody who ships us beer. And that is entirely going to be because you guys like, comment, subscribe, do the thingies. We like bells. Should ring that. More cowbell, except it's a subscription bell. Also, if you feel like sending us money or buying merch, the links will be below in there somewhere in the description, depending on how you view this window. I don't know.
Buy our merch.
Who doesn't watch YouTube in theater mode? I mean, what's wrong with you? Anyway, probably multitasking. Regardless, we have 6 mystery beers, and as you just heard, we have the Ray back.
Slightly less of a mystery to me than to you, because I just had to pour the beers. I'm not happy about that. But hi, everybody.
Yeah. Hang on, let me turn on our light.
Let's have your light.
We're so professional.
So incredibly professional that we're only slightly behind schedule and not operating on the premise of the show because I know what the beers are. That's okay. Yeah. We didn't have a show last week because somebody was sick, and I didn't get to make it the week before because somebody else was sick, so I had to work.
They won't know the difference. All the uploads are still on time.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we don't have a backlog now, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we're just flying by the seat of our pants now. That's just what we're doing. Woo!
Right back, we're back to where we started.
It's like right back where we started from. Speaking of right where we're starting from, let's go ahead and get started with the drinking and the tasting of the beers. Beer number 1. Definitely malty.
Quite.
Lightweight.
Ambery. Malty. Sweet and sugary.
That is just a simple, pleasant amber kind of beer.
I'm not a fan of this light color, but I'll deal with it. It's much
malty, a little bit sweet. Not bad. Acceptable. This is a thing that I would drink again. Like, yeah. I hate knowing what these things are.
I have bad short-term memory, so excuse me while I'm just going to touch your ear holes a little bit.
It's just a little bit hoppy. It's got like a Pilsner kind of smell to it, I think.
Yeah.
Bitter.
Hoppy. Almost has a malty aftertaste.
Yeah, there's a little bit of malt in there.
I've learned to start holding these in my mouth for a second while I'm tasting
Kind
things.
of swish them around, sniff them a little.
Yeah. Well, if we're going to be doing that Cicerone stuff.
Yes. Eventually, we might actually get to be professional beer drinkers.
Also, to the person who sent me an email and is one of our YouTube subscribers, the idea for an ASMR video is not a bad one. You do not want us drunk for it, though. That would be bad. If you want ASMR, I'll make a compilation of all the times that Ray tinks glasses together.
I'm sure that there are things that we could do that would, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what email you're talking about, but that's okay.
The Big Head Bastards email?
Well, yes, I know, but I don't think... Well, I don't think I have access to that right now because I don't think I've asked you for the password for it, so we'll deal with that later. I'm lazy when it comes to all of the social media things, but I'm trying to get better at it. Mostly, I just shitpost a bunch of leftist stuff on Facebook. That's pretty much it.
Thank you to Miori for sending us those 3 slimes. They'll be on the next episode.
The what?
She sent us she is one of my personal friends from Japan and one of our subscribers. And she sent us 3. I guess they're like Instagram slimes. They're like handmade little slimy things. She's sending them through. One of them is scented like Thai tea boba tea. like Thai boba tea. It has like
I
little
like Thai
boba
tea.
chunks in the slime, and then it comes with a little charm.
Dude,
And then
alright.
one of them is cherry Coke scented, and looks like cherry Coke,
I dig it.
and comes with a tiny cherry Coke charm, which is going to be going up on the shelf.
Dude.
And then there's
Want to
also
start
one
some
that's,
Coke?
and then there's another one that's a Japanese brand of water, and it comes with a crystal clear slime.
Yay, people from other countries.
Sending us cool stuff. We might also be getting a Japan box at some point.
Dude, fuck yeah. By the way, he and his wife have recently gotten into Magic the Gathering. I've been playing for years. If you want to send us cards, please do.
Yeah, I need to build a deck again.
Years ago, I had a... Oh, man. That's
Whoa, hello.
different.
That's got something to it that I... Am I tasting my own mouth right now? What the hell's going on?
No, it's It's fruity. It's dry. It's almost astringent. Like, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And it tastes kind of Belgian-y. It's got a little of that banana thing
Tastes like regret.
going on. No, sir. Mad Dog 2020 tastes like regret. I know it's not Mad Dog 2020. But anyway. Yeah.
All right, the more I drink it, the less I'm perturbed to it. But it does have that Belgian-y
It's
aftertaste.
okay, but it's not. It's definitely not going to be in my.
Oh,
top.
now we're getting the stuff that I like. We got
Uh,
some, yes. I love me stouts.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's like
If you hear a door open and close, just ignore it.
got an almost wine kind of thing going on to it. Ooh. Oh man, that's almost like candy. It's not super sweet.
It's thick though.
It's sweet, but it's not.
It almost tastes like licorice.
It's not cloyingly sweet.
I'm getting a very black licorice-y aftertaste. Also,
Yeah.
to anyone who would have noticed, I know the sign is not up. That is because it is sadly in a pile of pieces to raise right there.
Why?
It decided to do that randomly.
It just fell off the wall.
Yeah. I will be repairing it. It just needs some wood glue.
I saw the sign, but no, it's not on the wall, so we don't see the
it's-
sign.
Also, it gives me room to put up the shelf that'll be going up there for all the weird things that people send us. Because for some reason, it's been happening a lot.
Hey, why not?
We have too many friends who like to send us weird shit.
Definitely got that molasses thing going on, and a little bit of that licorice aftertaste.
It reminds me of eating, what are those things called? They're not Mike and Ike's. They're like the licorice ones.
Good and plenty.
Good and Plenty's. I used to love those things as a kid, and everybody would look at me funny because they were like, it tastes like medicine.
Alright, moving on to beer number 5, yet another dark one.
Dirty.
That is very dark. Can barely see the light through that thing.
Oh, that last one's kind of heavy.
Ooh. This doesn't have as thick of a mouthfeel as the other one, that's for sure. Very malty.
Very.
Very, very malty. A little bit of chocolate going on there, too.
Also, since this episode is going up on YouTube, to the person who is requesting the beer pong episode, we're working on it.
Yeah, we're in negotiations on that. Also, there will be some Patreon-only stuff that's going to be popping up. We just did a first episode in a series that we're going to be doing for the Patreon folk for those that want to join along in that adventure. It's just $5 a month to check out the whole episode instead of just this little half-hour snippet of us sitting down and just kind of talking about beer and games and politics and how everyone should be anti-racist, everyone should be anti-sexist, and you should be opposed to capitalism because it's destroying your life and it's not helping you.
Still one of my favorite.
I don't have a whole lot of a sniffer left after these last few beers. It's like, yep, it's dark.
That licoricey one really blocks it up.
That first stout just kind of wow.
Like plugs you up. It smells good.
We gotta start doing. We keep talking about doing something as a palate cleanser, and we were using water for a little while, but then we're like, but then we have to drink water.
I like water. Correction, I like good water. Ooh. When I drink a stout, I expect it to be thick.
Again, very malty. Not as thick and syrupy as the first one.
Yeah, they kind of thinned out as we went.
This one has a really similar mouthfeel to the one that we just had.
Has a roasted aftertaste almost. Why am I getting good at this?
It's got a really similar mouthfeel, but it's not as foamy as the last one.
Yeah, but it's got kind of a smokiness. If you guys want to send us stuff as palate cleansers, we are totally down for that.
And, yeah, apparently somebody asked us to do a tasting with sriracha, and I have that one figured out. I don't know what to do for the beer, but I have the sriracha part figured out.
Oh, God. I am the nervous. I like sriracha, but I don't like just eating sriracha.
So 2 of these still have alcohol in them because I wanted to make sure that we all had the same level in there.
Yeah.
Also, we've really got to pick up some like tulips that are appropriately sized. Oh, before I do the reveal, go ahead and go through these one more time and get our top picks.
I know what mine
That's a
are.
really good Pilsner. I have to put that Pilsner in. I have to put that in my top just because I think that's a damn good Pilsner.
I think we're gonna have disagreeing tops this time. So I know what mine are. Aren't you guys glad the mic isn't on the table anymore?
Maybe. I don't know. Some people might have appreciated the thumps and the clinks and the various things.
So it was like the second or third episode when you were moving it across the screen, you went bing, like through the mic. That was a lovely editing moment.
I think these are the 3 that I like the most. It's really hard for me to tell between 4 and 5. They're very, very, very similar.
So what are your top 3?
My top 3 are in no particular order: 1, 2, and 5.
Okay. Well, in no particular order, I got 1, 4, and 6.
1, 4, and 6. All right. So
1 made it.
beer number 1, Reliable Beer. Beer number 1 in the top.
Somebody did mention something that we should probably, whichever beer we end up agreeing on, if we end up agreeing on one,
Yeah.
that should be the beer that we finish the episode with.
Fair enough.
Like,
so,
that's the top one, so...
all right.
So beer makers, if you send us beer, and yours makes it into our...
Send us a 6-pack.
top 3.
We'll finish on what our favorite one is.
Yep. Call it out.
Now, for the reveal. And I decided it would probably be better for me to wait until after we tasted everything for me to start smoking.
That's smart thinking, because last time it was like...
Like, yeah, you're like, all I can smell is smoke. Like, alright, my bad.
And you were doing it too, you were like, huh.
Like, well, shit.
Whoops.
Beer number 1, classic Shiner Bock. Yes, that's right, our number 1 beer. Shiner Bock, made in the grand old state of Texas, here in the United States of America. At the, I think it's the Spätzle Brewery. That's how it's spelled anyway. It looks like Spätzle to me. Does that look? That looks. I'd say Spätzle.
Yeah.
Yep. It may be.
Or Spatzel.
Spätzle? I don't know. Every drop of Shiner is brewed in Shiner. That's right. It is brewed in Shiner, Texas. Small town, small brewery. Every drop of Shiner beer is brewed in Shiner, Texas. Population 2,069. Yeah, give or take, depending on the day. By local craftsmen who take pride in our little brewery and our classic Shiner Bock. This American style Bock has a clean flavor and a slightly sweet finish. We hope you enjoyed drinking it as much as we enjoyed making it. Prost. Prosit. Prost. Yeah, that's Spätzle Brewing. Okay. So, beer number 1, Shiner Bock. Beer number 2, Lucky You Pilsner. This is a Czech-style Pilsner, made only with water, malt, hops, and yeast. Brewed and packaged by Iron Goat.
Oh. Huh.
So, for those of y'all watching live, next Thursday we're going to be at Iron Goat. For those of you that are watching this on YouTube, we were at Iron Goat. Or at least we will be, I guess. I don't know exactly what the timing is.
We upload on the weekends, but we record during the week.
We will probably have this on tap. And you know what? I'm actually really glad that this is happening, because this week we get to okay, this Pilsner, good Pilsner, checking it out now, and get to check it out on tap and see kind of what the flavor difference is.
Yeah.
This crisp and refreshing Czech-style Pils is about to become one of your favorite beers. This lager has a subtle floral aroma and a clean malt flavor with just a hint of fruitiness. It finishes with a soft, clean, spicy bitterness that invites you back for more. If you've got this beer in your glass, all we can say is lucky you. Brewed in beautiful Spokane, Washington. Yes, good brewery. We like them. They got good food. That's why we're going to be going there pretty soon here. Now, that fucking weird one's from Japan.
Oh, what?
This is Stillwater Extra Dry Sake-style Saison Ale. I remember when I went on the beer run to get all of this, and I just bought a case of random beers that I know I hadn't had. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm buying it.
I don't know what that is. Let's get it.
So this, brewed and canned by Stillwater Artisanal, Stratford, Connecticut. Brewed and canned by Stratford, Connecticut. Okay. I'm confused as to the name of the thing then.
I mean, it's because of the style.
Sake style Saison Ale. Let's see. Ooh, horsepower. While I'm thinking about it, horsepower on Zishvan, if it says, so I don't think it does,
6.
probably like 4 or 5-ish. And crafted in the same brewery where it was first made back in 1913, this gentle hopped medium brown brew is the pride of Shiner, Texas. Old world Bavarian heritage with American handcraft brewing for smooth, delightfully drinkable dark beer. Prost. Yeah, I do not see a horsepower on here. My guess would be it's around 5.
Probably.
The horsepower on this one, the Sakeba, is 4.2. That's actually not bad.
It's pretty low.
barley, sake rice, hops, and yeast. Okay. Malted barley, rice, hops, yeast. Alright, fair enough. I'll leave that one up there because we've got to finish drinking it. Beer number 3.
That is a big ass bottle.
It's tall, but it's still only 12 ounces.
Huh.
11.8 horsepower.
Jesus. Oh, that'd be why it tasted like licorice and medicine.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this one's a little, like, it's good, but it's not, like...
My vision's going hazy.
Like, it's a little, Boulevard Brewing Whiskey Barrel Stout. A barrel-aged Imperial Stout.
That would be why.
Yes. That is all there fucking is about that. Boulevard Brewing, Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Mo. Tuckanina. Beer number 5 was definitely worthy. Worthy Brewing, Bend, Oregon, Lights Out Stout, 7.7 horsepower. Look up.
We got a strong arsenal going today.
Yeah, a little bit. Look up. Our ode to Starry, Starry Nights. Hints of vanilla, coffee, and nutty flavors with a smooth, creamy finish. Worthy donates a percentage of sales to Earth-friendly nonprofits. Earth first, beer second. That's pretty cool.
You know something I just realized about this, the fact that there's no sign here now?
What?
Our editor is going to have a field day with this.
Oh, you mean you?
Well, no, I'm only, I have a co-editor again.
Oh, hey, sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Just,
Hi, new editor person.
It's the same editor person.
Oh, hey. Hello again, editor person.
Hi, Turing.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah. He's
the one who can say his name now?
Yeah, Turing.
Okay, cool.
Well, that's what he goes by. His actual name's different, but
Okay.
yeah,
well.
no, and he's the one who edited the Shelby clip and sent it over to me, and I was like, keep it. Yes.
Yeah,
do that.
That's, I will say this much. Well, I'll never mind. I'll wait till later on that one.
Okay.
You'll understand when I say it. It's not. Yeah. Anyway, Crux Fermentation Project. This is the final one. Shakeside Stout. Crux Fermentation is awesome brewery. One of these days, I would love for us to be able to go there. This is only 5 horsepower. Now, here's the cool part. Crux and Worthy, beer number 5 and beer number 6, both made in Bend, Oregon.
Oh.
So one of these days, we're going to have to do like some road trip style shit, but we're going to have to hit like a brewery a day when we're there. So we're going to have to schedule when we do make a road trip out, because we're going to be out for like, we're going to have to be in that town for a few days, because we're not just going to be, we ain't fucking driving to Bend or Portland for a day.
At that point, though, we're probably going to be like doing stuff other than just drinking beer too. Like, we're going to have additional episodes going up, because at that point, like, if we have the funding for it, we might as well make more content.
True. There will be more content as we do more stuff. As we get more Patreon funding in to be able to do more stuff, we're gonna do more stuff. We got some ideas in the works for those Patreon folk that have an interest. We're working on a setup to be able to play Magic the Gathering and various other card and board games, and yeah, working on a setup for that. And yeah, we have a variety of things to come. Hello, Foxy! It's good to see you, sir. I only just now noticed that. I don't know how long
You've been there a while.
A minute? Of course, I'm kind of oblivious. Anyway, about the Crux Fermentation Project's Shakeside Stout. This is a hybrid milk stout. Never satisfied by mere repetition, we decided to shake things up with this sessionable stout, brewed with lactose sugar and malted rye. I really wish I had had this one before the other one, because I would have got more of that rye out of that. Maybe, well, I'll go back to that now that my mouth has had a break. A blend of both sweet and dry stoutly traditions, rumbling with chocolatey undertones and subtle hints of spice. This is a smooth and creamy ale of seismic juxtapositions. A whole 5 horsepower on this fucker. It's nice to have one that's not like...
Yeah,
that
let
11% is going to take a minute to get through.
Yeah, he said he's been here for 16 minutes, but who's counting?
For 16, probably the
counter
on the chat. I was going to say probably the timer on the chat log. 5. Okay, so this one's got to be 6. Right.
I can't find an order.
I didn't really get any rye off of that, but this is the one that I'm going to go into first. Oh, yeah, that's good. I like that.
Sorry about the background noise. We've got somebody doing stuff in our kitchen.
Yes, people are home. It's almost like we don't have an actual studio because we can't afford one. But that's because that's expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Like, super expensive. Stupidly so. So, yeah, maybe eventually, but this is the set for now. Of course, the set's also going to change here and there as things progress.
Yeah, we do have a lot of more advanced setup than we used to. We started this off with a cell phone.
Yep. First few episodes were filmed on a cell phone.
First 5 of them, yeah.
First 5, yeah. Oh. And now we have progressed. Well, then we went to the laptop, and now we've got a webcam setup thing, and
a light and a mic stand,
and now I have like the exact same laptop as we're using for all of this, so I'm gonna get all of the same programs on it so that we can have a backup for just in case this motherfucker decides to not work for a minute for some reason. So
Fox, I think we talked about like when you were setting up your studio.
I still gotta fucking check out your new rig.
Anyway, what was the thing you wanted to say about the last episode? You said there was something.
I really, really, really am sad that I did not specify the order for you guys to drink those. Cause I was
like the third one. Our tongues were numb.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she started it with the no. As soon as you guys said that first one, I'm like, well, you're gonna hate the fucking pale ales. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you guys had had those 2 pale ales before you had the IPAs, you would have had you would have been like, yep, it's beer. You would not have been like, oh my god.
Yeah, but by the time we got to those, it was just, ugh.
Now, granted, IPAs are kind of an acquired taste. A lot of people don't like hops. But, I don't know. I love a good hoppy beer. I love a good malty beer. I like all of the things. Actually, Cascadian dark ales.
I like beer.
Dark beer with lots of hops. Best of both worlds. Aha. I like them real thick and hoppy. That is bloody delightful. Yesterday, we all... Cass and I and his wife and their roommate, we all went out for a drink and had a lovely time playing some Magic at Bellwether. And I've been sorting Magic cards all day, so I kind of have Magic on the brain right now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I've been taking an editing class all morning.
So you can suck less? I mean, get better? No, fuck.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly the, we actually have, like, licensed software now.
So you can suck less? It says the guy that doesn't do shit. Fuck it!
Well, we have, like, we're using, like, basically free editing software.
And now you're using something that's actually, like...
Now I've got something that has, like, about 26 different modes to it. To like change out what I'm doing. Like I can edit audio, I can edit video, I can render stuff, I can record stuff,
so
I can
all sorts of
I can add sound bites, I can change out bits. That's why we have like zoom and text, and we actually have our own designated font now. Like we have a big head bastards font. And yeah,
dude, sweet.
So it's getting more advanced, but the only reason we were able to afford that is because of the Patreon people.
Which again, thank you everybody on Patreon. And again, please, with all of the YouTube stuff, we are never gonna fucking be monetized.
And if we ever do, I will, like...
I don't understand how
I
we
don't
could
know.
ever fucking be monetized. But, anyway. Yeah. YouTube's never going to give us any money, and we're never going to show up in anybody's feed. But please, like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, give us some interaction, get us out to your friends, tell more people about us and our love of beer and our love of anarchism and communism and the idea that no person should be above another person unless it's in a sexual manner, you know. No,
In a consensual sexual manner. There you go.
Yes.
Cover all your bases.
That is very important. Consent is big. Mucho importante. If you don't have it, don't do it.
If we ever get monetized, I thought of one. I will eat one of those small cans of pureed pumpkin with a spoon.
Okay, what, you don't like pumpkin?
I don't like those.
Oh. You don't want to just crack open a can of Libby and go at it with a spoon?
No.
That would be pretty fucking bland. It's just squash goo. Like,
Pretty much.
not just consent. Enthusiastic consent. That is the best consent. Like, yes. That is definitely the best consent. You have witnessed enthusiastic consent.
When you get up, what, 3? Oh, okay, would you like to get... There's a bar next door. Okay, cool. Walks away. What the fuck just happened?
Would you like to go out for a drink after work? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm flustered. Like,
I'm off at 3. We're there.
okay, done. Good. Anyway.
She's one of our fans, too.
Yes, one of our awesome fans.
Oh, we are also over the 30-minute mark.
We're past the 30-minute mark. Well then, YouTube, it's been lovely for you to see us. Thanks for joining us. Patreon, get ready, motherfuckers.
For the YouTube, I'm not wearing it right now, but buy the merch. It's very comfy. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell.
Yeah.
Check out our Patreon. Check out our Facebook. Check out our Twitter.
Our Instagram.
And our Instagram. We have more Instagram followers than we do subscribers. We need to fix that.
Yeah. Why? What's up with that? With all the Instagram people. With the you should get on.
Check out the
on
breweries that
YouTube.
we've been to, and the ones that we're planning on going to, because by the time you see it, we'll have already been there.
And until next time,
keep drinking.
keep thinking. Be anti-racist. Be anti-sexist.
And don't do nothing about white supremacy.
Yeah, pretty much just don't be an asshole, yo.
Don't be a dick.